The chicken Alfredo? You sure you want the chicken Alfredo? She throws a loose knife at me.
Right by your head. You're like, what the hell?
All right.
Ask for the silverware again.
Walk out concussed.
You want a refill?
Yeah, she just smashes in your face.
Breakaway glass.
Break glass on the top of your head. That's what we do here. That's what we do.
That's what Dex is about.
Right, and starts popping bottles of champagne for no reason.
On what?
On my burger.
I asked everybody. You said you wanted the same thing as this dipshit.
I don't know what you
So whatever you ordered, that's what you got.
No, I want the Dick's cheesy burger.
Cheeseburger. So make the fucking decision. What kind of cheese do you want?
American.
American. How do you want to cut?
London.
Gross. You guys all eat like 12-year-old girls. Oh, the brown people. All right. Just be glad Trump can't deport all of you assholes.
We're just gonna go crazy with it. Either way. But anyway, okay, so I'll get the pleasantries in a little bit, but I want to talk about this. All right, you understand me? This was so funny.
We got to do it.
I can't remember exactly what year this was.
Okay.
But there was this huge rush of white people who were saying that they were Native American. Uh-huh. And there was like this revival of like white Native Americans, and they would grow their like locks out, and they would dread their hair, and they would start wearing like native like jewelry.
I think we call
those
those
would start
hippies.
doing like tribal dances. No. These are people who are like,
Oh, you're being serious.
yeah, these were like people who are like, no, I'm Native American. When in their family trees, just like all just British, whatever. And then it was unbelievable. And I remember I went to this Native American like festival in Indiana, and of course it was in Indiana where I saw just the most ridiculous display of Native Americans who weren't Native American I've ever seen in my life. So we go to this retreat. It's in the middle of nowhere. There's no directions. There's wild dogs running all over the place. And then we walk up to this place. There's a wolf sanctuary in this place, and these wolves are molting. They've already molted for the changing of the season. Yeah. So they look like just like large dogs. So they don't have like their wolf fur and their coat. And then the first thing we see when we walk in there is a large white man in Native American, like the whole all gear, and he's
obviously white.
Yes, with a drum, and he's doing the dance. Hey, and I was like, oh my god, I know exactly what I'm getting into, and that's all it was for like the past 5 hours.
And you stuck around,
and we stuck around because it was hilarious. And for the next 5 hours, it was just a gathering of 200 white people who were saying that they were Native American. I think I saw one person who was Native.
And they weren't even the one running the show.
They were just hanging out, probably watching the wolves.
These white people don't know what they're doing.
And that was I think for a good 5 years, that was the thing. Or like white people were like, no, I'm Native. No, seriously, I'm Native. I'm like a quarter Cherokee. Like I have Cherokee in my feet. Oh no, I'm
the hell?
I'm Blackfoot from the waist up. Like just take it easy. It's okay to be German. It's
right. No, the only reason I said it before we started was to everybody out there listening. I told Derek that supposedly I was like East Coast Indian, and this is what started it. But the thing is my dad, my real dad, he told us. I don't know. I was like 12, 13. I was like, Dad, do you know exactly what I am? And he goes, what are you talking about? I was like, what race, what sort of things am I? My nationality, because all I know is I'm a mutt. I'm just mix of a bunch of things.
A bunch of white.
Yeah, just a bunch of white. Well, he goes, well, I mean, you see how obviously how tan you are, right? I'm like, okay. Mm-hmm. Then he goes, supposedly we're some sort of East Coast Delaware Indian, and
based on what?
I don't know. I never asked him.
I know, it's just so funny.
So I was just like, okay,
it's so specific that I believe him.
I was like, I thought we were just Italian or something. I thought we just had that. Maybe a little bit of Mexican. Something.
You were ready to buy an Italian flag and just go all out in your
Geppetto.
culture, right? You were.
How you doing? Let's go eat spaghetti.
My dad's a Mets fan. Born in the Bronx, can you believe that?
Can you believe it? Hey, he was raised up in Rhode Island, so I don't know, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
East Coast Italian. That's different.
I don't know.
That's my guy's territory.
That's that gabagool.
Yeah.
How you doing?
You ever notice how Mike says yesterday?
Yesterday?
Yeah.
I love it.
But
So I'm Indian. Deal with it.
that's fine.
I just don't get any money from the state like I should. You jerk.
Oh, I see it in your face, brother.
Let me go get my headdress real
Let me
quick.
go get some checks for you. Like sign some checks so you can get all
get my
everything you ever needed.
Let me get my casino
yeah,
going.
get you that going. You're just gonna be stereotypical native for no reason. You're gonna be just the whitest looking person.
Just dancing around.
Yeah, it's like, aren't you? No, we don't say it. Don't say it. Just let him have his fun. before they cart you off to an asylum. This man's clearly insane.
Hold on. Before we're done with that, hold on. Do you remember that political figure, the white lady, saying that she was it Indian or was she black?
Oh, it was Warren.
Yes,
Elizabeth
Warren.
Yeah,
she ran for president or something.
Yeah, oh yeah, and Trump took that and ran with it. He started talking about how she thought she was Native American for like the next 5 years.
I swear I'm Native American.
He takes the smallest thing, like the smallest little thing that's like a joke, and then like just let it go. He will take it and just run.
What was the thing he said about was it Biden's wife?
Well, he said something about Ted Cruz's wife.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, he was like
Ted Cruz's wife.
He was like, Ted Cruz's wife, ugly as a dog.
Ugly as a dog. That's what it was.
You got a dog wife, Ted.
All right, who are we? Give me. What are we doing here?
You know what? I got something else to say.
Uh-oh.
So this might be a BS episode. So
I say we just run with it.
all right. So here's something that going off the Native American thing. Something I see a lot still. I've been seeing this since I was a kid. A lot of times, what other black people will do with no evidence, is they will go. And I understand how there won't be evidence because during like chattel slavery, there was no records kept. They burned them all, or they whatever. They got rid of them. You had no records. You were whatever they said you were.
Of course.
So, due to that, a lot of people have been trying to find like their tribe. Basically, they've been trying to like So you get the "We Were Kings" crowd in Egypt, and then you get like the Black Israelites, and then you. Oh, answer it. Preston's on the line. Answer it.
Hey. What are you doing? No, I don't do after hours. Why not? Because they don't pay me enough?
Dude, it's $150 just go open a store.
Call Shay or, what's, Brian Mock. Yeah. Okay. I love you so much.
I figured I'd at least try to give you a chance for free money.
No, well, unless it's in cold hard cash, I ain't doing nothing.
Well, I mean, maybe what if it's in head?
Ooh. How good is the head?
Well, it's matte with refrigeration anytime, so.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely not good enough. Matt, I still love you. Yeah, no, call Shay or Brian Mock.
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Okay.
The things I have to deal with for not getting paid enough.
Yeah, like
just because I have keys to the store.
Do you get calls at like 3 a.m. Was okay? Hey, I know it's after hours, but can I get this pipe?
No. Because I tell people that, hey, I'm not the person to do that, and I don't get calls, but I do get texts.
Yeah.
Hey man, do you guys have this machine? I'm like, it's 8:00 on a Friday. Mm-hmm. I'm not going back to work.
Yeah. Why would you?
Well, come on, man. I'm like, dude, I live in Jarrell. I'm not going back over there.
Yeah. You're not like me where it's just like a mile away and I can just like go. I still wouldn't.
I used to back in California.
Yeah.
I lived like, what was it? It was like 2.2 miles from work. It was one turn to the right, 2 miles down, over the train tracks and everything, a right, and, 300 feet. That was it. I would open it for people and they give me cash. Now, I ain't doing it for shit. I work too hard. Thank you.
Congratulations.
I work too hard for this crap during the week. I ain't trying to do it on the weekend.
Right.
Jesus. Anyway,
black people. So
black people.
So there was like this. There still is, not was, but there still is. you got the Hebrew Israelite crowd, we're black Jews and all that cool stuff. Which is, if you're black and Jewish, that's fine.
Well,
But
yeah.
you talk about like we were the original Israelites and all this type of stuff. And then I'm always thinking to myself, what's wrong with just being black?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get it because I understand, because to say that you are black and American is it can anger you in a lot of ways. But if you look at the culture that black people have made out of completely nothing, out of not even having a culture, I'm proud of that. I think we have a very rich culture here in America. I don't have to look at like past Egyptian, monarchs and all this stuff. That's cool, and if that's where I come from, that's perfectly fine.
Oh yeah.
But I'm okay with not knowing that. You know what I mean? I'm okay with the culture that we've cultivated here from complete just nothing.
I honestly,
Not many people have made a culture.
But if I was a black man,
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be called an African American. American is just amazing itself. Now the African part, I'm not sure, to be completely honest. Now I'm saying it because you're not from Africa technically, right?
Well, that
now,
we
like
know
you.
of.
Well, like you yourself.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I don't know.
No, but you're being right here.
Oh, my being right here. Yeah.
You're from
America.
You're from America.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I could get why I wouldn't want to be called that.
Well, I think.
But
I think a lot of black people
think-
have problem with the American part is because of the history of us in America.
that makes sense.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah, so that's why it's like, okay, I'm just gonna take my African title, and I don't really want to have the American title, even though of course I'm American, but I don't want to be called that. And I understand, but at the same time, it's like, and I'm cool with just being called black,
Yeah.
but if you don't know for sure, because I get if you want to have a culture and you want to have a sense of belonging, but if you know for sure, then even more power to you.
Oh yeah.
But if you don't, and you're just grasping at straws at every little culture that you can try to find have a sense of belonging, I'm just like, hey, it's okay to just be black. It's okay. It's fine.
Yeah, and
There's so much stuff that we've accomplished.
well, and not only that, I mean, think of the things that black people have you've inspired.
Yeah, I mean, music alone.
Okay, so that's where I was going to go. I was
Yeah.
going to say country music. I mean, that alone right there, jazz,
Country,
R&B,
jazz, R&B, rock, blues, rock came from blues.
Exactly.
A lot of things came from blues, actually.
So
Gospel.
like that, dude, even peanut butter. Yeah. I'll be completely honest.
You know what? Even peanut butter.
You guys got the man who made peanut butter. I'm jealous. I mean, like, yeah.
George Washington Carver.
This white man has discovered the cure for the flu, and then this guy has discovered the many uses of a peanut. And I'm like, well, what can you do with the peanut? You can mash it and put it into a sandwich. You put it with a little jelly. By God, I'm gonna just.
You know,
I represent you. I just freaking love you, man.
Game cartridges were made by a black man.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
The game cartridge, like
The
those
actual
cartridges
cartridge?
that you put into the console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit. Who did that?
We have technology in our pockets.
No, we don't.
Let me look this
no,
up.
mine's not in my pocket. I actually don't know where mine is.
Well, I got mine right here.
It's over here. Oh, God, I thought you were showing me a picture of Stanley from The Office.
No.
What's his name?
Jerry Lawson.
Jerry Lawson.
He was an engineer.
So did he make the actual chip and everything in it?
Yeah, he invented the entire cartridge
No shit.
to be able to be used in a gaming console.
What was his first one that he made?
I think he's holding it. 1970s, a man named Jerry Lawson created the first video game console to use. Oh no, he created the first console to use cartridges. His work became the foundation of multiple big companies like Nintendo and Atari. So he created the entire console itself.
I wonder how low did that guy. Well, is he dead now?
He died.
We need a boo button.
Yeah, he died April 9th, 2011. He was 70. It's not a joke.
I was looking for the boo button.
He died April 9th, 2011, age
damn.
70, in Santa Clara, California.
Oh.
Yep. He was born in Brooklyn, New York.
Shut up, Brooklyn.
Yep.
Hey, Brooklyn. I don't know. I can't remember how they sound from there. No shit. I didn't know that. Wow.
There's a lot of stuff like that, too. There's a whole bunch of... And this has been happening for a couple years now. It's like you got to dig deeper than what Black history was told to you in school, because
Oh,
we
of
know Malcolm X, we know Martin Luther King, we know George Washington Carver, we know like a lot of these people, and it's good to still know those people.
Yes.
But if you dig deeper into like Black inventors, and then the traffic light, even just the traffic light.
No way.
Absolutely.
Really?
Yep.
Why'd they come up with red, yellow, and green?
I have to look it up. But but there's so many just like little things that we use in everyday life that was invented by Black people.
Good for you guys.
Yeah.
I don't know what
So I'm
white
okay with
people.
being Black
I don't know what
American.
white people have made. To be completely honest.
Well, there's a lot of things there too.
I'm proud to be white because they made. Couldn't tell you.
Light bulbs.
Hey, here we go. Good job, Ben Franklin. If that, I think
No,
that was that was electricity.
Yeah. Light bulbs were by Edison.
Edison.
Yeah.
They all look the same. I don't know.
And there's
all-
a dispute whether or
they're
not there
all
was
white.
a Black dude who made that too.
They're all
Because
white with curly white hair. Okay.
yeah, with the wig.
Yeah. Stupid.
But there's even arguments about that, whether or not like I think it was like an apprentice or somebody else who like had a hand in making that who was Black.
Really
Yeah. So there's a bit of conflict there too, but I don't know.
interesting.
Yeah. But I'm just saying this is a rich history, and
There is.
I don't think that there's anything to be ashamed about if you're
Oh no, never.
Black and American.
I'll tell you one good thing about American.
You're Native American. Go ahead.
Oh, white man. One good thing about America is that we can go different places.
Mm-hmm.
We've got such a giant country. We can go experience different places, different cultures, and everything. We took a trip down to San Antonio yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was your first time, my second. How'd you feel about it? What'd you think?
It was fun. It was really cool. It was definitely
And don't say that because I drove down there and made you go with me. You
no.
shut me
It
down.
wasn't that. No, it was actually a good time. No, if I had a bad time, I would have said,
Damn it.
I could have stayed home.
Hey, that's a good time, Carl. Jeez.
But no, I had a good time. The river walk was awesome. It goes forever. I didn't know how long the river walk was.
It goes even further than we went.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we may have done like a third of it.
Yeah, that thing goes for miles. So that was cool. And little shops in between and just seeing a new city was cool. The roads were scary. Those roads are like, they didn't do anything to those roads. They're still as narrow as they were in the freaking 1800s.
Oh, guaranteed. Yes, because they're only riding horses through there.
I was like, this is a 1-car lane on a 1-car street,
Oh, it's
and there's
horrible.
cars parked on the side. I'm
Yeah.
like, what is this?
How do you get through there?
Yeah, but Texas traffic in general isn't the best. But
Oh, coming back was horrible.
yeah, I know, right?
I hated that.
We got that infamous stop on the highway, just like bumper to bumper. Go 30 feet, stop, 30
Yep.
feet, stop. So getting there was great. Coming back was a little hassle, but other than that, it was pretty good. I got to show you some new music. We got to jam
You
out.
did. You
Yeah.
did. And you know what's funny? I listened to that the country version, the country one. What was his name with the face mask?
Orville Peck.
I listened to that song again, and
Yeah.
I was listening to it, and I'm like,
Curse of the Black and Die.
after a long day, I see why he wanted to listen to that. I could just
Yeah.
relax, even though I was doing something that sometimes I really hate in driving. But I was listening to it down one of the roads, 314, going to my house, and just
Yeah, it's like really soothing. It's true, it follows me around. So good.
it's a great song. Like that guy's got a great voice.
Oh yeah.
But that song was great. What was the other one? Not the weird one. The other one. We'll get to that one in a second.
It wasn't weird.
It was
but,
weird.
Is this how you feel?
By
By the preachers.
that was great because it was a happy, like, go lucky. Hey, da, 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 you know.
That's how you feel. Yeah.
It's a great song. And then the first one, we'll get to the first one. You
Rock and roll is not weird.
it was the weird. I couldn't find the beat.
Okay, I'll play it for you later because it's harder to hear in a loud car. So this song by Dijon, not Dijon Mustard. His name is just Dijon, but it's spelled the same.
I swear, if his real last name starts with an M, you should go Dijon M.
But he's like kind of like an experimental R&B ish artist. It's kind of hard to put him in a genre. He's actually coming to Texas. I'm gonna see if I can see him when he comes.
Really?
Yeah, but
Where at?
I can't remember which center it is.
Moody Center.
I know it's in
or,
Austin.
What's the other
I
one?
think it might be Moody.
The Hulu Center, whatever it is.
It's one or the other. I think it might be Moody.
I can't remember what that place is called.
Yeah, but it's the song makes me really happy, and it's not because it's like just such a great song. It's because it just makes me happy, and and I can't even tell you exactly why, but it does. And the song itself is basically this person who just wants to show, either a friend or a love partner, just want to show him some music, but she don't like rock and roll. It's called rock and roll. It's
That's
like,
why you showed me that music.
yeah, I just want to show you some music.
Friend/lover.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you don't like rock and roll.
Listen,
So it's
I
like-
liked the song. It was just weird. It was just hard to listen to the beat. And
Yeah.
I was trying to nod my head with the drums like, a normal person would do. I couldn't do it. I was like,
It's a song that you kind of have to pay attention to, and that's kind of my fault because I played it in the car with
And I was driving.
Highway and children.
And
So it was like,
I'll give
she
it a
don't like Rolling Stones, but I won't give up. It's automatic.
I'll give it a second chance.
I just want to see you dance around the room.
You don't want to see that. Trust
I
me.
just got a record and I promise it's the jam.
You promised to jam?
Automatic, girl, I want to see you dance. So tell me when you're home and I can pick you up in that.
Why are you singing into the couch?
1999, computer blue again, slow it down.
Okay. Now it just feels like you're telling me what to do.
It's a very demanding song.
Okay. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
I didn't. It just, like I said, to me, it was kind of weird.
It's fire.
But the first song I talked about was great.
Yeah.
And it is now a part of my song collection, along with
Is this how you feel?
that and
Are you mine?
nope.
Well,
Oh my gosh.
none of my songs.
Bakar.
Oh, chill.
I'm trying to remember how it goes.
Beep, 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 doo, doo, doo. Tell me what's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal now? Yeah.
That one. Okay, thank you. I was trying to remember.
I love
Great
how
song.
I love how we sing more on this podcast. It's
Oh my
really fun.
gosh, dude, love
It's a
it.
good time. I wonder how many people are like, "Oh my god, please stop."
They should have. We should have just recorded all the way from San Antonio
Yeah.
to here.
You hit like the 15-second forward button on Spotify.
Please stop.
When does it end?
Would you guys please stop?
But yeah, I'm glad. Like, one of the things I really like doing is showing people music. I made a whole playlist for Blake at work.
Did you?
Yeah, I titled it "Blake is Gonna Hate This."
I'm gonna have to. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna have to find that podcast list or not podcast. What am I saying?
Playlist?
Shut up, Kyle. Playlist.
I'll tell you what. I'll send you a screenshot of all the songs, and you can look at all the songs.
I
up.
will.
All
I
right.
definitely will because you've also showed me what was the one by.
Arctic Monkeys?
No. Oh, that one was actually pretty good.
Yeah, Are You Mine?
No, it wasn't yesterday. It was a while ago. It was it was a rap one, Highway something or Freeway. or
95 South.
95 South.
By
That
J.
was
Cole.
very good.
Yeah. My pen and the paper's lethal. I'm sending them straight to Meetha. Yeah, it was fire.
Or showing me what Andre 3000 can actually do.
Yeah.
When he puts pen to paper. Mm-hmm. Very good. So I will trust you. I will look him up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But
And-
for now, I'm not going to listen to Rock and Roll by Dijon Mustard.
I'll play it for you again. I'll tell you what. You don't have to save the song. And you don't even have to like the song.
Okay.
But I want you to actually hear it in a
quiet setting.
yes, a noise-free environment.
I will do
So
that.
I'll play it for you later.
When we're done, I will do that. I promise.
Okay, cool.
So
Speaking of American, you look very festive today.
thank you. I
Yeah.
was going with I've got a softball game to go play at, and I drink Coors Light and beat my girlfriend.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Hey, all right. At the field.
I tell you what, yeah,
the field.
absolutely. Because I tell you what,
Get into drunk arguments.
if I saw you in
I'm
Kayla,
just missing my cap.
exactly. Oh, in the Oakleys,
And the giant
Oakleys,
Oakleys, the Diego Oakleys.
yeah.
Shout out my favorite little Mexican boy.
Make you look like a real douchebag.
Oh, definitely.
But I gotta be honest. If I saw you walk into any game, not even softball, especially softball, but any game with that shirt and Kayla was with you, I'd be like, yeah, he beats her. he absolutely lays hands on that woman.
What happens if she's wearing the exact same shirt?
Then I know you guys get in fights together. Yeah,
nobody.
You guys are beating each other.
We just sit there trading punches like Beth Dutton and the other girl.
It's more like Ike and Tina.
Ike and Tina, except we're just beating the shit out of each other.
Remember
you stand here and take this punch, and then you punch me.
I know, right? You just like trade blows and see who quits.
It's me. I quit. She beats me. Help.
I mean, well, she did show up with a broken ankle once. So.
Listen, okay.
You pushed her down the stairs.
She said some stupid stuff at the top of the stairs when we had to move a couch downstairs.
Yeah.
And
Like, you know
I
what?
didn't like it. So
easy fall.
I shoved the couch and she fell down the stairs. No. Anybody want to?
It'd be great if you just admitted to domestic abuse.
Anybody want to report domestic abuse?
All right, we got them, boys. Move in. They're like outside my apartment right now.
Let's go.
Move.
Do it.
Do you hear
Abracadabra.
footsteps up the stairs. Bang, bang.
What's that?
Get on the ground.
Police are coming, and the fucking door breaks open. The guy's
Oh yeah, they're
from the
repelling
ceiling.
down. Yeah, boys, we got them.
Guy breaks open the window.
All
What
right.
the hell? We're recording here, guys.
SWAT, and this is just for domestic abuse. It's not like you're a terrorist. It's just for domestic abuse.
Everybody in the war room's like, we got him, yeah!
All right, Navy SEALs coming through the door. You guys got the SEALs?
Damn. Damn. So, but speaking of yesterday, we also got to see how much you like to take pictures.
Yes.
Do photography.
Yes.
I tried my hand at a little bit, probably about 2 or 3 pictures at Voodoo Donuts, and felt like I was going to wreck your camera. But something you said kind of stuck with me was once you get your first camera,
You're all over the place.
you're all over the place.
Yeah.
And it's true because I'm like, I had the power in my hand, and I'm like, we can take pictures.
Yeah, you just start looking around at everything. Yeah, you're just taking pictures.
Take a picture. Take a picture.
Yeah.
Take a picture. Here's my wiener. Take a picture. Just all over the place.
Yeah.
And I noticed how calm you were. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if it's my ADHD or the excitement of a new piece of equipment or what exactly it was. But you're just sitting over there. Hip fire. Hip fire.
Mm-hmm.
Ka-chow. Kablam.
Yeah.
Great picture. Not even looking. Just all over the place. And I was like, wow, this guy is really calm.
Yeah.
And by God, the settings that you have on those damn things. I thought it didn't even look like it needed to be edited. I was like, holy crap, these are amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Like the ones that you showed me this morning of me and Mason. Oh, I was like, I was blown away. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I think you're really going to like them.
So, and I got to put it out here. So my daughter, we got onto the Riverwalk. Mm-hmm. My daughter saw a staircase, and the first thing she said was, "Daddy, take a picture of me."
Yeah, she
So I
went
got
and
an
sat
iPhone.
down, like posed all cute.
I've got an iPhone, and you click the screen to turn it on.
Yeah.
That's as far as I got, and in the side of me, I heard, and I'm like, what the hell was that? Derek's already over there aiming the camera at her, taking pictures. I'm like, okay, I guess I don't need my camera today.
Yeah, I was all over the place. With
Oh,
those.
dude, even taking pictures for my in-laws, that was really cool.
Yeah, they look really happy.
They did.
So
They did.
I think they're gonna like those too.
No, it was a great day. That was something I enjoyed, and I was glad to see that you enjoyed as well.
Yeah.
Especially doing the cameras and stuff, and even going to lunch.
Yeah.
Lunch was awesome.
Yeah, lunch was. Yeah, we ate dicks.
we got to see dicks.
Yeah, and before you get to that,
Dicks are amazing.
a little bit of me being calm is because when I have a camera in my hand, it's kind of a shield for like my anxiety.
Okay.
So a lot of times, since going to therapy for years, it's lessened. But like I use my camera basically as like a kind of a shield for a lot of times.
It's your happy place.
Yeah. So like for me, when I have a camera in my hand and I'm doing photography, that's like I'm content. I'm happy. I'm good.
You can tell
And-
that you're in the zone. You're
Yeah.
very excited to do it. Like I saw you one point taking pictures of people, you actually had a smile on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And, I mean, not a lot of people walk around with a smile on their face, but, like, you were shit-eating grin, just
Yeah.
loving it. And I'm like, this dude really loves photography. So it was nice to see, to kind of appreciate seeing someone being happy about something they're passionate about. It was really cool, like, not to get all sappy and
No, please
you
get
know,
sappy.
but it was very. Sorry, I just spit all the
okay.
way to you.
I didn't feel it. It's all
good.
good.
I don't know where it was, so I'll wipe you down right there later. But it was nice to see somebody that appreciated, you know, doing that kind of thing, and not even taking pictures for themselves, but taking pictures for another family just to do it.
Yeah.
Just all day long, just street photography.
Yeah.
You know, taking pictures for the family because I've got a better camera than they do. Like, it just all over the place. And do you know how many pictures you got?
Oh God.
Because I mean, that was a full. Let's see, we got there about what 8?
Yeah.
8:15, 8:30.
We left around 1:15.
We'll say 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Till about 1:15. That's 9, 10, 11, 12. 1. That's 5 hours of just taking random pictures all day long.
Yeah, with like an hour in between for eating.
That's, I mean,
Yeah,
we'll say
so
4
I
hours
got-
straight.
If minus the pictures that I have on there from my other gig, I forgot to erase.
No, just
that block
just from today or yesterday.
Yesterday, probably 200.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, which will get narrowed down to
10?
probably not. No, it's gonna be more than that. It's because that's still a full day. Because it's different than when you're doing the session. If I was doing like a family session, then yeah, I can narrow 100 down to 10. Because nobody wants to see like 90 pictures of
The same pose.
Yeah, so I get the best one of, usually if I'm taking a picture of something, I already have a copy of it because I have 2 cards in my camera.
Okay.
Just in case one fails, I have a backup. So
Oh, that's kind of cool.
yeah, it's a very good
So it's
feature.
your little fail-safe.
Yes,
That's cool.
I can't do a camera without 2 cards now.
That's awesome.
So I have a duplicate, and then I also take multiples of that thing just in case like 2 were blurry or whatever. So I usually take about 4 shots of the same thing. I narrow those 4 down to 1. So the 100. So let's say I have 200 images. 80 or 95 of them are usable.
Okay.
And then
That's
I narrow
still a lot.
Yeah, and then I narrow it down to the best ones of those. Like if there's just like a random shot that was good, but I already got a better one, type of stuff like that, and then I edit those, and I'm down to like, you guys are probably gonna have around 50,
Jesus.
maybe.
And not only you taking a lot of pictures, but I actually learned some stuff about you taking pictures yesterday. And the one that stood out for me was the homeless person one.
Yeah,
Why don't you take pictures of homeless people? And you said basically it's too easy. It's like taking,
shooting fish in a
shooting
barrel.
a fish in the barrel.
Yeah,
But also, we talked about how that kind of exposes that person.
yeah,
So it's kind of
It's exploitative.
It's like, all right, you know, you didn't really need to take a picture of that person suffering.
exactly.
So I get it. But I have seen some great photos, mainly of this guy that lived in Mariposa. Shout out Mariposa.
Shout out Mariposa.
Easy one. Named everybody called him Peaser.
Uh-huh.
I think his name was it Walter? Yeah, Walter. Walter was his name.
Okay.
Used to be super smart. Ended up frying his brain from acid or something like that. Just a wealthy bum.
Okay.
And I'll find the picture, but it's a freaking phenomenal picture. Just he's got one of those leather faces with all the lines in his face from being
Wrinkled
old,
up, yeah,
just
hard life.
shriveled, real
Yeah.
bad, smoking. It's got the cigarette smoke outline coming up. It's such a good picture.
Yeah.
But if you ask somebody to take the picture, I get it. It makes sense. But
Yeah,
like you
it makes sense to
said,
ask.
it just taking a picture of someone right there
Yeah.
is kind of shitty.
Yeah. And it's kind of an unwritten rule in street photography. It's like a lot of times I know if someone just has gotten into street photography or just started, if they're taking pictures of homeless people. Because it's like, oh, I know why. I get it. You know,
it's so easy.
And it's inherently interesting in a way.
It is.
It's easy to tell a story because the story is right there.
Yeah.
You don't really have to work for it.
No.
So the ease of it, I get, but also too, it's like that person probably didn't want to be there. You know, they're probably not having a great day. The last thing I want to do is stick a camera in their face. Or have them see me taking a picture of them.
Yeah.
It's like, well, why?
Like,
I'm just out here trying to live.
I've seen pictures that look amazing, like, you know how yours look edited and everything. Like, imagine your picture, the way it comes out on your camera, of like a person digging in the trash.
Yeah.
Or someone in the trash can or in the dumpster giving someone food.
Right.
From it. Like, I've seen those and I'm like, oh, it's an interesting picture. Like, it's cool because it's like you said, it's a story. Mm-hmm. It's, you know, seeing somebody struggle, living in the streets, all that. But then again, you're exposing someone's life who's having a hard time.
Yeah, and I don't know how many people are going to see that. Plus, how are they going to feel towards that
if they ever see it? Exactly.
Yeah. So, because everybody has a different view of people who are unhoused. So I have my own views, and I know that someone else who might have different views might have a different view of it or view it differently. Some people are going to be like, haha, look at that homeless guy, he's probably an idiot or whatever. And then some people are going to be kind of like, you know, sad about it. And I don't want the BS to get in the way. So I just so that's how I feel about it. But we went to, speaking of the trip still, we did go to, what was it, Dick's
Last Resort.
Dick's Last Resort, where we got treated like crap for about 45 minutes.
It was awesome.
We had probably the greatest server.
She was great.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't heard of Dick's Last Resort, basically it's one of those places, and this time they actually did it better. The first time we went, the people outside do not prepare you, and they just, okay, how many? Okay, go sit down here. The servers there are supposed to treat you like crap.
Yeah.
This one was just bitchy. She didn't treat us like crap. She was just kind of annoying and bitchy.
Yeah, I was looking for more verbal abuse.
I was too.
Yeah, because she was more like just completely what's the word, like apathetic that we were there.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So she
like,
had her
why
own,
are you here?
She
Seriously?
had her own style. Yeah,
but I mean, you heard some of the stories.
Yeah.
You know, asking for utensils, they'll draw utensils on the white paper in front of you and say, "There you go."
Right. Yeah.
Or, oh, I need napkins. They'll take a bunch of napkins and throw them at you, or straws. They'll throw them at you. She threw the straws.
Oh yeah, she tossed like 10 straws at us.
And I mean, even I don't know if you heard me talking about the people up above, Tim and Trish. Mm-hmm. They left.
Yeah,
because they were getting treated like crap, and they didn't even get drinks or anything. They just sat down.
Yeah, that's someone who clearly doesn't know.
Oh yeah,
how
to play the
into.
game.
Yeah,
but here's the thing, like the waitress told us when she wasn't in her character, I guess you could say. Mm-hmm. She told us that lots of people being on the Riverwalk, they're just looking for somewhere to eat. Who doesn't have a wait time? I'm hungry. I just want to get in there and eat. They don't do their research about places that they're walking into. Mm. So like Dick's, I feel like they need a warning sign above the door. It says warning.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Yeah, like
or
something
rated R
that
or
rated
PG-13.
Yeah.
This place is going to be hell sometimes. You better, you're going to get your stuff, but you might not like the people.
But you're going to get insulted.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, and when we walked out, the waitress out there.
That person was holding the cup between their legs, their crotch.
And it was a girl.
Yeah.
And she was peeing like a man does into a urinal with pouring a drink into a cup. It was hilarious.
She was just yelling at the top of her lungs, just like, yeah,
in front of the whole Riverwalk, and people at other restaurants are watching like, what the hell is going on over there?
That's someone who loves their job.
Oh yeah, I bet she gets paid very well. I mean, shoot, we even told the manager, he was like, hey, if she wants a tip, she needs to be more of a bitch or annoying.
Yeah.
And he's like, gotcha. All right, we'll get on that.
But wasn't he like, it's annoying that you're still sitting here?
Exactly.
So he was doing this thing
He was doing it too. So it's not just the waitresses.
Yeah.
It's the
everybody
manager,
who works there is supposed to be a jerk.
everyone.
Yeah.
Except for the person outside. That girl, I was very surprised how nice
Oh
she
yeah,
was.
the people who like to seat you.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe this place changed. Nope.
That's just outside to get you in.
Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
they have to be serious about how long you're gonna wait to get seated. But like once you're seated, it's just all hell breaks loose.
If you go on YouTube and look up Dick's Last Resort,
Oh, I bet there's some amazing
some
stuff.
Oh, I did it last night. There was 2 videos I watched before I fell asleep that just blew my mind. Just the things that they were saying to him.
Yeah.
Like one guy was like, "Shut the fuck up and eat your food," and I was like, everybody was like, "Ah, yeah, you're funny. You shut the fuck up." The guy, I'm like, this guy either hates his job and hates everybody here and is getting it out here,
Yeah.
or he's just playing this amazing character that he can. I don't know how he's getting away with it, but he does.
Well, I feel like at Dick's though, like I do not like being in the service industry whatsoever. I remember I worked at the fair for a little while, the Indiana Fair, and then from that I knew that I did not want to be a part of the service industry whatsoever. So, but I feel like if I worked at Dick's, I would have a lot of fun because I would get to like work out this WWE fantasy I have of being a heel.
Pent up aggression.
Well, not even
anger.
that. Just like a character that I can make myself. I can make
Would you go rock all over him?
something
What would you
like
guys
that.
like?
Yeah.
Can I get there? It doesn't matter.
What you like.
Love that.
I feel like I could just make a whole character and just be that for however many hours I need to work. And since that's what you do, and you're basically working off of tips as a server for the most part, I feel like you can get really good tips from just being good at being a jerk.
Guaranteed people go there and just be like, hey, be a giant asshole to me and I will give you the biggest tip you've ever seen.
Yeah. And those hats that she made
Oh my
were
God.
hilarious. Like mine said, I moan when I wipe my butt. Or something like that.
Why are my pubes on my face? Something like that was on mine.
Something like that, yeah. And then
Trish's was, I haven't shaved my, what was it? I haven't
shaved my
kitty.
Yeah, it was a picture
my
of a
kitty
kitty.
since 2002.
2002, yeah.
I kind of wish.
I think the one for your wife was I should have swallowed.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
I'll say what I have to say off of this because I don't know if she listens to it or not. But anyways, just remind me to tell you what I wish the other one would have said.
Okay.
Yeah, great time. If you guys ever just want to be entertained and can take the verbal abusive stuff from people,
Yeah.
and have a decent meal.
Oh,
The food-
yeah.
the food was good.
Yeah. I think subconsciously I got something I could eat with my hands because I didn't want to be the person who asked for silverware. So,
I think they would have given it to you anyways.
oh, for sure. I think in the back of my mind I was
have
like,
the chicken Alfredo.
yeah, I was like, oh, you want the chicken Alfredo? You sure you want the chicken Alfredo? She throws a loose knife at me.
Wah, 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 wah. Right by your head. You're like, what the hell?
All right.
Ask for the silverware again.
Walk out concussed.
You want a refill?
Yeah, she just smashes in your face.
Breakaway glass.
Break glass on the top of your head. That's what we do here. That's what we do.
That's what Dex is about.
Right, just starts popping bottles of champagne for no reason.
It was just so amazing that
It was a good time.
we could have that time and you know what? Even the architecture stuff, because I was telling you about this yesterday. I love old school, just architecture. I love the history. I'm a history buff, so I love that kind of stuff out there. And just seeing all the old school buildings and stuff being modernized was really cool. Mm-hmm. All the stuff on the sides of the building, like how the hell did they get that little eagle up there in the very corner up there?
Yeah.
I mean, I know scaffoldings are a thing, but
Yeah.
just stuff like that. Just it's a really cool town. Only downfall, lots of homeless people.
There's lots of homeless people in Austin.
A lot of homeless people.
I thought I saw less homeless people in San Antonio than I did when I go downtown Austin.
That's fair because I haven't really hung out downtown Austin. So.
Yeah, like because there's like a real like if you go down Congress, like you see the like on both sides of the bridge you see like homeless tents, you know. So which is sad,
I didn't know
and
that.
like oh yeah it's still there. So I thought I would see more of that. And it was actually more just kind of people just walking around. And I didn't really notice it.
I think I think,
and that's kind of
say
par for
that-
the course when you go to a city. It's like that's
True.
It's gonna happen.
I think I say that because I haven't seen it in a long time, so maybe that's why I thought that.
Oh yeah, to me it was like
'Cause
not that many.
Because like I said, I've never walked Austin.
Yeah,
As close as we are, I've never walked it.
yeah.
I
And
used to see it all the time out in California. Since then, I mean, what? How long have I been here? Almost. This will be 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't really noticed it. I mean, when I used to drive, yeah, but
Yeah.
haven't seen it in at least 2.5 years because I don't drive anymore. So.
Okay. Yeah.
And I don't go that way.
Yeah. When I moved here for like when I got here I think that following weekend, because that first weekend it snowed. But the next 8 or so weekends, I just like consistently went downtown to get photos. And I saw like that compared to San Antonio. No, like I said, I barely even noticed it in San Antonio.
I still think
In
we
downtown
need to,
Austin, you can't help but notice it.
I still think we need to go do 6th Street Day.
We do.
I'm definitely down for that.
Yep. I'm still doing my 6th Street project anyway, so
Oh, you are?
yeah.
Oh, by all means, we can do that when we start giving out the stickers.
Absolutely.
Anyways, you guys didn't hear that.
Absolutely. Yeah, you did.
Advertisement, baby.
But yeah, it was a good time though. I had a good time. I'm glad you had a good time. It seems like everybody else had a good time.
It was a good time.
So
first getting there was a bad time, but
yeah.
it was good once we parked.
And your wife bought me Dutch Bros, and I was happy about that. So anytime I get Dutch Bros, I'm in a good mood. So it started off great.
It was a great day. And then I went to a crawfish boil afterwards.
Yeah, you did.
That was interesting because that was the second time I've ever actually had it, and I think Kayla's first time.
Is that a fact?
Yeah. And I tell you what, the Mexican people that make that stuff love it spicy, bro.
Yeah, you got to get it spicy.
My asshole was burning last night.
Yeah. Anytime I'm having like south of the border or like Cajun food, it better be hot.
Dude.
It's got to be.
I saw him.
Make it burn me.
I saw the guy making it. He's got his own, like, vat, I guess you could call it, that mixes it all up.
Big, massive
with the giant shovel.
Yeah, baby.
And I was watching them put the ingredient because they just put the new batch in and they're still crawling around. And I'm like, oh my god, they're still alive.
They're still alive, yeah.
And I forgot it was just kind of like lobster where they cook them alive.
Yep. Get them nice and red.
So they put them in there, and if you listen close enough, you can hear.
Yeah, you hear them screaming. Yeah, lobster do that too. They scream.
It's insane. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
But you could barely hear it because there was music and everybody, and they were like, listen.
Yeah, if you turn the music off, it just sounds like a
God
horror
dang.
show.
Just, sounds like Juan in the warehouse for
Right.
10 of them.
It's like the Last of Us, the walkers, like the people who were like running.
New episode tonight, speaking of that.
Absolutely.
But we went and did that, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but they had it was like how you're supposed to do it. It's not just crawfish, but in a separate vat. Sorry.
Yeah, it is.
They did real thick sausage.
Thick boys.
Potatoes, corn on the cob that was cut up into chunks, like mushrooms. I think I didn't eat them because I can't stand mushrooms, but just a bunch of stuff. And so we had that. I had a plate of that, and I was like, okay, they're good. A lot of work for nothing.
Yeah.
So I guess that's why they do so many pounds of it. But,
Right.
Another guy was like, hey, if you're not interested in that, I also made tacos. They're inside. As soon as I hear tacos, I'm fucking game.
Yeah. Same.
Oh,
If I hear tacos, yeah. That just tell me where the tacos are.
Yep.
I'm there.
And by God, I think it was, I want to say it was al pastor because it was really red. Very good. It was kind of like a goop, though. It was weird. But it was very,
Thanks
very
for
good.
pronouncing it right, by the way.
Al pastor?
Yeah. Instead of saying Al Pastor.
Al pastor? I'm a little more not Texan.
Yeah, I appreciate
So
that.
you're welcome. Yeah, I can't. I hate that too.
Carne asada.
Carne asada. Carne asada.
By the way, I still got a bone to pick with you.
Polo chicken.
You don't like mushrooms?
I don't.
You afraid of cordyceps?
I don't know what that is. Is
The
it a
Last of
disease? Oh. Duh. I'm a dicks. Texas stands for? Stupid. Or what's he?
He's like, Patrick, what am I? Stupid.
Stupid.
No, I'm Texas.
What's the difference? People are gonna hate us. Oh.
What did you say? I guess you're going to miss the Panty Raid.
The Panty Raid.
I said, I guess you're going to miss
The Panty Raid.
You mean like girls, right? Like girls. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Shout out to Diego, because like SpongeBob is his like favorite show ever.
Miss you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll tell him that he was in this episode, and I'll make him listen.
Yeah, he was in this episode twice.
But yes, I'm not a huge fan of mushrooms.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of most vegetables. I'm a meat and potato kind of guy.
Yeah. I don't even know what you can't even call mushrooms a vegetable because it's a fungus.
Sorry, fungi.
You're not a fan of fungi.
Yeah.
The fun guy doesn't like fungi. Gotcha. That's your new rap name. Damn.
I should have gotten that a little sooner. But
I got you. It's fine. I got already got your hip hop title, your cover profile picture.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I got some really cool like dramatic photos of you yesterday. So I got the cover and I got the back cover too with the track listing and the parental advisory sticker.
Derek was taking pictures yesterday. I swear, it was like, this is the parental advisory photo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like, oh man, this album about to be fire.
Oh,
He's got
man.
the hoodie on. He's got the shadows are hitting just right. He's like,
oh, it was so good.
Contemplative thinking outside of a window. This hip hop album gonna be just the best ever. This is gonna be the triple platinum with no features.
All I was trying to do was figure out what that top room was, and it was a bar or something.
That's what all rappers are doing. They're trying to figure out what the top room is.
Is that a bar?
And then you take a photo, and then it's like, yep.
They're thinking.
Yep.
They're deep thought.
Yeah, they're thinking of bars right now.
They're just like, how drunk can I get over there?
I wonder how many beats I can come up with in 5 minutes. That's what you were thinking of.
Oh, and then on the way back, speaking of beats,
You were thinking, how can I push Kayla down the stairs without anybody
how can I
noticing?
beat her?
Yeah, how can I do that without people seeing? But anyway, continue.
FBI, freeze! Not even cops anymore. Just straight FBI.
FBI for
National Guard.
Right? Why is the SWAT team here?
Why is there a tank outside my window? No, on the way back, we were also talking about doing beats on stuff, and I was trying to figure out how well I could be a double bass pedal person.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be what my legs are sore from.
Oh, yeah. All the double bass practicing with no double bass.
Oh, my gosh. While behind a car trying to hit the gas pedal at the same time.
That truck in front of us was probably like, this guy is on one.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah,
If he was even paying attention.
He probably wasn't. He's probably like, these fucking cars, why are they slow?
Yeah, everybody's really just looking at the car ahead of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, so nobody's really paying attention to
I couldn't even tell you what car was behind me. I wasn't even looking behind me.
It was all, and you shouldn't have been. So yeah, it was just bumper to bumper traffic coming back.
Double bass pedals for the win, though.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Like people who do it really well. I'm telling you, man. Once you get that toe heel motion, you kind of really need a pedal to get it right, though. You can't really practice that with no pedal.
I'm on the balls of my feet, just
Yeah. Yep, and that does help.
I think that's to build the muscle back there, and then once you get that, you get the heel toe thing, and that's when you just start losing feeling in your leg.
Pretty much
just muscle memory.
Yeah, there is nothing like once you get good at double bass, you don't feel anything below the knee.
So speaking of double bass, this is where I was going with this. I would rather not feel anything below the knee. By the way,
you kind of need to.
No, I don't want to. That's overrated. There's a guy who I've always thought about this idea, and someone actually started doing TikToks and stuff about it. Or I don't know if it's a TikTok. It's a reel. I don't have TikTok.
Oh yeah, Instagram.
It's a choir doing their thing on Sunday, and like, and the guy starts doing the bass pedal, and it's like when you lie on your application, for the church choir group or
Oh,
for the church
wow.
music group, and
Yeah.
you're really a ex rock star or something like that,
Right.
And the guy's doing the just any sort of whatever church beat that you can think of, and then
I just go with double bass.
and I'm like, he's like, he'll be like, he'll say something, and then the pastor up here will say something like whatever he says, like,
All right.
we need to get this guy off of here, and this guy's like, no, I can do this, and the guy over here is like, wait, it sounds great. And he comes back to, hey, I'll just have to show it to you, but it just reminded me of that, and I'm like, I wish I could be the hardcore metal double bass pedal person at a church just
Yeah.
to make it sound just so much better.
What would be even funny if you were like a metal guitarist at a church. So like, only thing you know is distortion and power chords.
I think at that point, I think we're doing straight Pantera style.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Just going,
Praising the Lord
Just
while
all-
raising hell.
raising hell and praising Dale.
Yeah. That's the name of your next album, by the way.
That'll be the cover.
P.O.P. Hold me down. Oh, mama, I love you. That's the R&B version.
Oh, it was great. Yeah, absolutely wonderful.
Anyway, this has been another ridiculous episode.
Just a BS.
This all started with Kyle's dad saying we're Native American. So just know that.
This had no
This had no structure whatsoever.
nothing at all.
I went off an idea and we said, you know what, let's just go with
Let's
it.
just roll with it. This might be one of our best ones yet.
A lot of times, like, just to give you guys a little insight in our process, me and Kyle usually have a week, or sometimes a little bit less, but usually it's a week to kind of think about the things that we want to talk about on the day. And today, Kyle said something.
We didn't have a list.
Yeah, we
No
just
structure.
went from there. That's why the intro was like really weird. And I just started. So this has been an episode of Itchy Sweater with your humble servants, Jim Haw and Carl Bismarck. It's been great.
It's been amazing.
And
We got to do these more often because these are fun.
just give me a topic and we'll just go off of it.
Something
Yeah.
absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah. It's actually going to be worse next time because we didn't have a trip to fall back on to talk about. So
Wait till that next episode.
Right, the next episode is just going to be that topic,
Why,
and then
why did they talk about that?
all right, let's do a let's do a Nike let's do a Yeezy tier list because we have nothing to talk about. So we're sorry, but anyway, yeah,
Podcast?
podcast.
Podcast.